So the Vicar is that way. And Botanical Lab is that way. So let's talk to the Vicar. What's through here? Okay, I thought he was gonna, like, stop me. Aw. It's so pretty with all of these mushrooms. Ooh. Ooh. Alright.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Whoa.
I don't have time for this.
Yeah, clearly you just squandered your last minute. Yikes. Who's this guy? Corporate guard just sitting?
You're safer inside the walls.
Oh, so they don't just mean the cannery walls, they mean like these walls. What a stunning vista. So what's my opinion on this now that I've played it? I like it, Thornbad. I like it a lot. It's interesting that this entire time I've played, I've hardly seen any combat. It's all about exposition, and I think this is like a pretty tutorial area because it's got a lot of like walls to keep you safe. People to meet, the ways, you know, to be accustomed. So I don't think I've really made it past the tutorial yet, but I am enjoying it so far. Oh no, that's the Botanical Lab. There's the Vicar. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing, and I'm really curious and intrigued to play more. So I guess the Vicar is inside the church. And the doors are already open.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
So you're not coming in? Okay. Cool, Parvati. I like this like map of the skies and the stars. Oh, she did come in. She moves very quietly.
Talking to the good Vicar always lifts up my spirits.
That's nice. OSI Vile. I don't feel like picking up anything from here. Like, I don't really want to steal from
Mary.
here.
Don't see you around here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the Vicar.
Rossi, hello.
None of us are above
Enjoy your lurk
professionals.
with waffles.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of dessert.
I hope you're having
are
a good day today, Crossy.
What? No. And I resent the
It's a
accusation.
starting zone.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
Starting zone, that's
I
right.
must be on my way. Verity to you.
Verity to you. Ooh. Truth to you. Let's talk to the Vicar. He's in with somebody. Oh, I thought he had been. They must have finished talking.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your
His
service.
smile is nice.
Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
It's the alloy sneak skill. I
Curious.
love that.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Yeah. With their announcements and decisions. I've been looking forward to another Obsidian Entertainment Fallout-esque game since Fallout New Vegas, so I'm just really glad, Thornbad, that it's finally here. And it's like living up to expectations and then some. So I'm pretty pleased with how this has turned out and this experience. Parvati wanted to talk to you about what we'd asked us to do. How did you know I'm an outsider, Vicar Max?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts.
I figured it had to be wardrobe.
Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Maybe it's because you're so dismissive. Quite inappropriate for Vicar, isn't it? Let's say I'm a bit surprised to hear you dismiss your parishioners so casually.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
It sounds like you're terrible at your job, Vicar. Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was actually asking what your religion was all about. But, Thornbad, yeah. I've never actually played a Bethesda Fallout game. I've only played Fallout New Vegas. And every time I've seen a Bethesda Fallout game, like, trailer, I haven't been as, enthused about it. Like, I haven't felt that compulsion to play the game. And I think I own Fallout 4, and I've never even opened it. But New Vegas is my game. I love New Vegas. And all of the reasons I love New Vegas so much is what they were planning to do even more of in Outer Worlds. So I was so there for this. Oh gosh. Obsidian forever. Morrowind forever. Morrowind's the best. So Vicar Max, they who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing, is not what I was asking about. I was asking about what your religion was all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
Okay. What does OSI stand for?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Scientism. Oh my gosh. Okay. How did you... Not very religious sounding. Are you sure you didn't just make all this up?
Mock me all you want. I know my beliefs to be true.
I shouldn't be laughing. Okay, so how do you talk to this Grand Architect? Prayer, meditation, what?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Actually, that sounds pretty plausible to me. Yes, but are they peer-reviewed? Oh, staff, I love that. You couldn't get into Fallout 4, Mira? Fun for a short time. That's how I feel like I would feel about Fallout 4. Fun for a short time. But all of the points that people were saying it's lacking were all of the strong... Like, the conversations and dialogue I heard were not super great in Fallout 4, and that was my favorite part of New Vegas. So I'm really happy that we have a bunch of dialogue and just, like, really witty options to choose. They're so cheeky in this game. It's great. Doesn't sound like a very motivational religious philosophy. What is there to aspire to?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
I like this lore. I really do. I think this is really well thought out from the writers. Not necessarily from Vicar Max, but... You did enjoy Fallout 4? Nice, Thornbad. I'm glad you did. Humor is a massive part of this game. It's just got a really strong personality, this entire game. And the trailers are amazing. Has its due turn of entropy? I don't know, Saf. I have no idea. How does this work, though? I wanted to tell me more.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices.
No.
I'm kidding.
I like his smile.
Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
His face is just so good. Like, his animations and, like, this subtle change, like, shift of expressions, they did a really, really great job with that for this game. Alright, so Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so brave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Ooh. Fix the geothermal plant. Oh, wow. No, Mr. Thompson definitely didn't ask us to do that. He asked us to cut the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife.
Yeah.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and lived beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
We don't have this one intelligence. Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond the walls. So I'm gonna say, what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Thanks. Why is that? I've been outside. I'm not impressed. And I can handle myself better than a vicar. No. We're gonna be a little more humble in this vicar's presence.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts.
Wow.
I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Okay, cool. Are there death claws? I wonder if there are death claws. A handsome sum, you say. Tell me more. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? I assume you want to burn it once you get your hands on it. No, let's say, why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I actually believe him. You make a compelling argument. Seems to me the authorities would be interested to hear you're after this contraband text. I'll need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
About books? I'm always serious.
It's not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value. should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Ah, it's good to know. They're called handmaidens in this game. Oh, I love that. That's not real, right, Mira? Because that's a really awesome joke. I actually never ended up playing any Borderlands. It looks like Borderlands is just too over the top in everything for me. Okay, Parvati.
Yeah, huh?
You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law.
And?
Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits.
I see.
You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing. Oh, I like that. You wouldn't know? Okay. I like the thought of them being named handmaidens, Mira. That's like the greatest. Handmaidens versus Deathclaws. Let's see. Yeah, you're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
No, I don't want to leave the conversation. Aw.
Something you need?
Okay. So I have to take from that there are certain conversations that only give you one option of reply before we move on. It's a trash bin. And then I don't get a second take at it. These are all buoys. Look at this. Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark, the team to lead Halcyon to an even better tomorrow. Do you guys think we'll be able to meet Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark? Because I have a feeling we will. Help the chairman and Minister Clark defeat our foes. Dissenters in our midst, the enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Look, there's like some guy that's like been captured, a la Godzilla. It's kind of beautiful. All right, let's go out towards this botanical lab. It's been a while since we've been outside the walls, so this is gonna, I think, feel good to get back out there. All right, they say it's dangerous. Earrings. Nice. Ah, mag pick. Is that a tartarus sauce? Tartarus sauce. Oh, it's so good. Instead of tartar. Tartarus. A bit cartridge, okay. I don't know if we can go inside here. We do have enough to open this now. Criminal activities. Okay, trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequences.
Nice.
Even by Parvati? Toss ball card. Oh, nice. Hey, Parvati.
Yeah, huh?
I guess she doesn't mind too much, but I think she did say something to me about my lock picking. Ooh, look at that lava flow. So I think this road goes all the way around. I see an armed guard over there. Corporate technician, Ludwig Miller. It's Ludwig Miller, you guys. Hey. This is the landing pad. Okay.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
He's one of the ones.
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
He's one of the ones who hasn't paid his renter's fee for the grave site. What are you babbling about? Are you okay? You seem confused. No.
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals. Yeah, let's watch out for them.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant.
Ever vigilant.
Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
This is very much like Horizon Zero Dawn. If your resistance needs another gun, I am for hire. Bring Parvati. Yes, she knows how to slay machines, for certain.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Some tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. A few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
I feel bad, but what do you need done? We're gonna actually do it.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. The scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations.
Die, robot.
Cross it off, then report back.
It's like iRobot, but with a die. She sounds like she knows how to slay machines. Yeah, that's true. That's true, staff. Is this what it was like living during the height of the Cold War era? Oh gosh, I have no idea. No idea, Mira. Maybe? Let's see. If I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use a couple pointers, considering I haven't fought any robots yet.
Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Perfect. That's easy to remember. Alright, thank you for that, Ludwig. Silas sent me. You owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
He sure did, and he's asking for a little extra to furnish the Resistance with mechanical repellent. Let's lie. Let's do it. Oh, I hate this. I hate this lying. We're doing it.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Okay, cool. We got a bit cartridge. Got a question for you, Ludwig.
Go on.
What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
I can't say that I have, but that is pretty similar to how Conrad looked at us when we were just standing inside his, barber surgery room. He just was standing there staring at us with his, suspicious oculars. They weren't quite murderous yet. This dude has gullible written on his forehead. I know. I'm pretty sure that's what they were programmed to do.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us.
Uh-oh.
First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Can't have that. Alright, I'll let you be. Keep on doing what you were doing before. Oh my gosh, that guy. So, I think Parvati doesn't like us stealing. So we can't steal in her presence, come to find out. We can use the workbench though. Let's see. Let's actually just... We haven't gone in here in a while. Let's just put different... 100 DPS. Okay, sure. What is this? Tosser... Toss ball blocker. Okay. And we can compare these. Oh, cool. This telescoping staff is actually pretty great. But I think this toss ball stick is a little bit better. Yeah, it's level 2. So let's use this instead of the toss ball, or the telescoping staff. And then light pistol. And let's get the Spacer's Choice revolver in here as well. Okay. That looks good for now. Still have the same armor. Okay. Do they really need our jobs if they were built to murder us? It's a good question, Saf. He gave you the itch to play Battletech again. What's Battletech? I like this bed. Look at this like nice bunk. This is pretty cool. Lots of storage. It's a nice little nook. Cool. Alright, Parvati. Oh gosh. I'll put the gun away. So this is the loading bay that the smuggler should have initially gone into. We'll sell some of these sprat hides. Pair of stylish earrings. These earrings are for the fashion-conscious consumer, someone who knows that style means more than just clothing. They come in a pair, because symmetry is a thing. Sell. And here's a collectible tossball card. The latest Thunder Tender. Henry has proved himself the master of the Thursday Zone. Let's actually keep this tossball card. I like it. I don't know who the voice actor is for that guy. But he did a good job. Alright. I think this is everything we need to see at the loading zone. Deliver Reed's message. Let's do it. Deliver Reed's message. I think it's this direction somehow. With this cool water. Oh, don't fall off. Can't pull an Aloy here and then hope to survive after falling off a cliff. Not that she ever did, but... Alright, we'll go up the road and we'll just take the road around. Woo! Almost fell off there. Good day, soldier. A tactical combat game where you command a team of pilots for battle mechs. Huge walker death robot things. That sounds cool. That sounds really neat. Hopefully the robots find it fun too. Canid Feral. Alright, you guys. There we go. There we go.
Okay, go on quiet.
Yeah, be on quiet. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff next to him. How close do you think we can get before it notices us? Dead person. Tarmac and cheese and tartara sauce. Let's check out this person and see who it is. Ooh, and examine this. Ethology log? Terra Ray mating habits? What? Kane Van Acker, Spacer's Choice ethologist assigned to Terra 2. This week I've decided to study Terra Ray mating habits. The female Terra Rays leave their nesting area in the morning and return in the afternoon with random objects, typically something shiny or bright. Then they build displays with these objects and perform what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If a male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together in one of the nearby trees. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me at the next site. And don't be late. I expect punctuality from my assistants. Is this Gerald? Yeah, he's the assistant. Oh geez. And that is one happy candid feral. Alright. Nice to know that our sneak is good enough that we could get past him.